Praise Jesus. Um, Honestly, how do I feel? I'm fine, sort of. I've hurt like most of my life, and I'm just bad at to get through. Because you always feel that something good's going to happen, so you press forward. What do I want? I mean, I'm still going to live life. What's missed in my whole life? A woman. And do I want a woman? Yes, I'm not one of these people who doesn't want a woman. Yes, I want a woman, but the hardest part in finding a woman is love. Because I've never received love from any woman I've been with. It's just like, by the end of it, I knew they didn't love me, and that's why it fell apart. I knew, and you can tell at the beginning they didn't love you. You just didn't see it. But now I know at the start, before I even go full ball, and I'm just like, this is not going to work. And it normally costs you money, and you're just like, it's the one thing that pisses me off the most. Is because women play these games and you waste money, and you're just like, what the fuck's the point of this? And they always say they play these stupid games, and you're just like, this is why men don't bother. Because love is the thing that's missing. And it's either there or it isn't. It's in the first encounter because it has to be there, like from attraction. And then the attraction sets the mood for talking. And then you see if the sparks fly from the talking. So all this stuff, you got to wait and see, see if the sparks fly and see if we can attract. No, you're attracted straight away. That's the first thing you'll know. It's not, we'll build it up, and no, you just are attracted or you're not. And I'm not one of these guys who just get dragged along with women. I'm just like, once I get frustrated, I know the relationship's done. It's like, if you can't love me to make me, at least communicate and make me at least in a peaceful manner, I know you're just trying to drive me mad. And it's just like, no, I'm not putting up with this. I don't like losing my temper. I don't like getting angry. I like to be chilled. I like to be peaceful. I like to be just mellowed out. And dramas and that just drive me nuts when women just carry on with nonsense. I'm just like, I don't have to do any of that shit that you're talking about. It's just shit you're expecting and demanding. No one has to do that. Okay? I'm used to doing things myself, so learn to do things yourself and stop asking a man to do it because it's not happening. Fine, if you want to go be a gold digger and get someone to go do that. Because the providing that God's talking about in the Bible is shelter and food. That's it. It's not everything else. So I'm sick of hearing about all these people saying you have to be a value provider. And I'm just like, that's not what God's talking about. You're just putting your own shit into it to be materialistic. So to me, love's gone. I know I'll probably never find love, so it hurts. Like, I'm not going to lie, it hurts me because that's how I feel. But I won't let a woman drag me. I can't stand that shit. A woman trying to stand over me and tell me shit, I just look at them and go, if you're a bloke, I could knock you in the middle of next week. Like, just stop with that shit. Like, talk. Like, that's the biggest problem I find with women is they think that they communicate and they don't. They gibber a whole bunch of bullshit, and you're sitting there going, did you say anything then, or was it just a bunch of rubbish? Like, they'll just cross words, and you'll be sitting there going, start again, like, make the story make sense. I mean, Patrice O'Neill was right. Like, women telling a story, you're sitting there going, tell me the ending. And they'll tell you something, you go, okay, and what's the reason behind this? And they'll go off to another topic, and you're like, what the hell is going on here? Like, this conversation sucks. Like, all the conversations are lame anyway. Like, and then they try and tell you got to be this type of man. And it's like, I'm not even caring at this stage. Like, you've already annoyed me. Like, and the other one is leaving me alone. When women say, "Oh no, just this," I'm going, "No, you've already lost me." Like, tell me, do this, and it's just like, oh, I've got to do this now. Okay, do that. Okay, fine, go do that. Like, and most of the time they say, "Oh, my phone, I'm busy." I'm like, bullshit. You've got your phone on you. Like, you're not talking to an idiot. You've always got your phone on you, and you text people you want to talk to. That's just the woman's motto. They'll text who they want to talk to. If they're not texting you back, they don't want to talk to you. So, and a woman who wants to leave you alone, she doesn't want you. So, that's all I've figured out, man. Girls can talk as much bullshit as they want, make as many excuses as they want. I'm not falling for it anymore. Like, they make excuses. Oh, and like they leave you alone. A man wants his woman next to him. That's where a man wants his woman next to him. Not annoying the shit out of him, just there, letting him know that he has his woman, and that's why I know no girl loves me because they're not there. I'm just like, okay, simp, don't talk your shit to me then. And women can make all the excuses they want. I'll just sit there and just go, you're full of shit. You're full of shit. Stop lying. I mean, that's probably why Eve got bribed by the snake. Women can't help themselves. And then men are so gullible to women that they'll let women bribe them after they've been bribed by the snake. Like, so, yeah, I do rattle on about women a bit because the amount of bullshit that goes on in the world about women, and I've never really been with one. So, and I don't go near them, hurt them, whatever. And all the shit that they pour on in this world against my life and made it so um, hard, I think I have a right to talk about it. Like, most women don't even know I exist, but they're quick to go make all these laws and shit that go against my life. And I'm like, what have I ever done to these hoes? I'm not. My dick's not big enough for them. My cash is not good enough for them. Blah, etc., etc., etc. So why the hell are you making all these laws against me for? I don't know yous. Yous don't talk to me. That's the truth. Yous don't want to know me, but yous want to make all these laws and say I'm a bad guy and all this because I'm a white male. I don't exist to yous. So how can you make all these laws and all these assumptions and things that I'm like, what? I've never done these things. But you accuse me of all these things. You don't talk to me. You don't know me. You don't know. I mean, but you accuse me of things. You'll make laws and all this too, and point fingers at me, and I'm like, this is crazy. This world sucks, man. It's like, I'm just here because Jesus. I believe in Jesus. That's why I'm here. I would have killed myself when I was a kid, man. Like, this world's nuts. Like, it's a disgrace. But because of Jesus, I just went, all right, I got to stay alive and ride this out. Like, it hurts some of the things you realize in life, and you're stuck, and you're just like, you got to try and make do with what you got, man. It's a very painful, hurtful, suffering place. And I think it's because a lot of us forget forget about other humans. I think that's the biggest one. We forget about other humans. But I've done so many dumb things in my life. The amount of escorts I've been with is ridiculous, and it's because I'm dumb. I'm a weak piece of shit. You know, because I've never been able to have a woman. I just, you know, and to me, it was like when I get with them and when I get with these escorts, it's like revenge because they think I'm going to be like a 2 second dude, and I'm not big in like I'm not. I'm going to be small and shit, and then they realize, like, yeah, I'm ugly. That's why. You just think because I'm ugly and all this that I want to do shit, and then I hammer them in sex and they tap out and shit, and I'm just like, you're meant to be the escort who knows how to do all this shit, and you're tapping out, and I'm the ugly guy who's not a man and all this shit, and I'm like, whatever. I'm just done with this. I wanted one woman in my life. The first girlfriend I went out with, Lauren Urker, she broke my heart, man. I love that girl, and she just pissed on me. But I bet you that girl's been God's given her a family and kids and all that. But she shitted on people. She shitted on me. Um, Second girl. I can't even remember my second girlfriend. Oh, yeah. Was it Rebecca Thelming? Piece of shit. Dumped me on my birthday. How terrible is that? 16 years old, going out with this girl, and she dumps me on my birthday. Happy birthday, I'm dumping you. How much of a piece of shit? And I bet you guys still liked her, and she got a family and everything too. I mean, it just goes to show you how bad society has gotten. It's gotten worse. Like, who's the next one? A young girl. I didn't know how old she was. I was dumb as fuck. And I think she was underage. And I'm like, well, I was underage too. So, but it's still we're very young. And it's just like, I just wish people wouldn't lie to me. What's another one? Well, then I met Rowena Resnick when I think I was like 17, 16 or 17. Yeah, because I didn't last long with Rebecca and Ho. She was definitely a slut. I remember I walked into one of her places and she had dicks all on the wall. I think she's probably doing that because I had naked chicks on all the wall. She probably did like me, but she just didn't want to see the naked pictures in my heart. I don't care, man. Girls never really love me. They don't say anything. They always want you to mind read, and it's just like, I can't mind read. All right? I'm dumb. Seriously, I'm a normal human being. I'm dumb. Especially back then. You're such a dumb moron when you're young. And then I went out with Rowena Resnick. She was a nice girl, but I think after I had sex with her, she changed. Like, she was wearing crappy clothes when I met her, and then she started wearing all these tight, nice clothes after I had sex with her. We lasted a while, and then I went out with the mother of my child. I'm not going to say anything about that. And then I went out with this girl called Karina. Karina Crab. What an arsehole, man. That girl was such an arsehole. I just one day wanted her to be a bloke so I could cave her face in. People can't say I'm saying it. If Karina Crab was a bloke, I would have caved her face in for the way she treated me. Because you don't realise until you get older and your brain is a bit wiser what people are doing to you. And you're just like, these people are just assholes. Like, they wouldn't like it done to them, so why are they doing it to others? Like, it just makes no sense. Like, their logic is just in the trash can. So, and then I got married to an escort. That was the worst thing I ever did in my whole life. And I've paid for I've paid for this my whole life. I don't know what it's from, and I just wish I could go back in time and just, I don't know, how to make sure my father and mother stay together so I did, and just get better education and not learn lust. Like, stay away from all the dirty magazines and pornos and shit. Like, because when you're around it when you were young, I was introduced to that shit when I was a kid. And I'm just like, no wonder I was screwed up and didn't know how to stand on my feet. What is the right thing to do? Like, escorts are bad, man. But I got addicted to them. And it destroyed me. It's just like, it has destroyed me. And because the majority of like, I never had girls talk to me or nothing, and I didn't know what to do. I was getting older, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, this is fucked up. And I just felt so lost. I'm still lost, man. Like, I know everything I do is bad and wrong, and I'm weak as piss. As much as I go to be strong in that, I'm weak as fucking shit, man. Am I soft? Yeah. Do I get emotional? Yes. Do I cry? It's hard for me to cry. I get emotional like if a dog dies. I get emotional if a dog dies. If a woman says something to me or walks off or says something, no, that's gone. That's long gone. That bitch stuff about crying over a woman. Nah, man, that's. I just sit there and I sit there and go, just wish they give you one day where you can break the law, so you can break a few women's jaws. Like, just the shit that they say, you just sit there going, you are really having a dig. Like, they're having a dig and they're meaning every word, and you're just like, oh, I just want to crack you in the face. And I've heard all the Simpson beta stuff, and that, yeah, I've done it, man. And you feel so shit for doing it, like. And I've learned to just like, from getting taught from other men what you're meant to do, and it does work. Like, when you lay your foot down and a woman looks at you and you don't back down, they're like, oh shit, I can't push this person over, and it's they start to realize like all this shit of using a man, and the man just going, no worries and all that. Yeah, if you're firm with them and just go, look, you're a human being, I'm a human being, so you better pull your head out your ass. So, well, on that note, peace.